So, thank you for watching. I hope you find our video helpful. For those that's new here, there's a quick link in the comment section where you can skip to the question you're looking for. And also do share with your friends if they are facing difficulties on their studies. Leave us a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. So for the first question, all you need to do is take 17 minus 20 because it says lower. Then you will get the final answer. As for the next one, you're required to shift the dot 3 times. So as you can see, I made a mistake over there. It should be 0.00517 instead. Whereby for part 3, it's referring to the shaded region. So it says nearer to B than A, okay, and also nearer to BC than BA. Whereby for the next one, you're required to list down all the possible numbers. When they multiply together, it will results in 12. So it will be 2 times 6, 4 times 3. Okay. And the multiples of 9 between 20 and 40, it will be 27 and 36 respectively. Whereby for the next question, the first thing I'm going to find will be x because it's a straight line. So after you obtain the x, then you'll be able to use 180 minus 80 and 60 to find y's value. For question 6, the first thing you need to take note is 1 kg equals to 1000 gram. So 2.2 kg will result in 2200 gram. So 55 over 2200 multiplied by 100, then you will be able to get the answer. For the next one, if you're familiar with the area formula of a triangle, then you'll be able to solve the answer. So question 8. The tricky part about this question is the 55 minutes that was given. You are required to change it into hour in order for you to get the answer. Whereby for question 9, okay, so the first thing first, when you solve this kind of question, you're required to change the 10 to the 10th power into the same first. So in my case, I actually prefer to change the smaller ones into the bigger one first, simply by shifting one decimal. So after you shift the dot, you will get 0.12 times 10 to the power of 41. So now you're able to add them up together to get the final results. As for question 10, the keyword here is millimeter. Okay, so you are required to minus 0.05 into everything, okay, in order for you to get the final answer. Whereby for the next one, the recurring decimals is 48. Okay, so I would set x equals to 0.4848, etc. and 100x equals to 48.4848. By doing so, you do the shifting, then you'll be able to get the final results of x in fraction form. For question 12, it is very straightforward. Just multiply the variables together to get the final results. Question 13 is also very straightforward, so I won't do any voiceover for this part. Question 14 is a little bit tricky. All you need to do is to separate the inequalities into two parts. So I take negative 5 is less than 2n minus 1. And I do the shifting, I will find n is actually more than negative 2. As for the other part, 2n minus 1 is less than equals to 5, then I get n is less than 3. So the tricky part here is the less than and less than equals to symbol. Question 15 is the typical algebra. By looking at my solution, you'll be able to understand it. As for question 16, okay, you'll be able to identify that the difference is negative 6 for every term. So 5 minus 6, you get negative 1. And for you to get the n-term sequence, you are required to work backwards. Find the zero term first by adding 6 into 23, then you get 29. So the final formula will be 29 minus 6n. Whereby for the next one, you are able to identify that 30x equals to 180. So the exterior angle will actually be 6. So by using the exterior angle formula, (360) divided by the side equals to 6. Then you'll be able to get that there's 60 side. Question 18 is also very straightforward. You'll be able to understand by looking at my workings. Question 19. First thing, you're required to get rid of the square root first. Okay? By squaring y, then you'll be able to get rid of it. So now you do the shifting. You take out the x square and then shift the y to the other side. Okay? As for question 20, it is referring to the total distance. Okay, all you need to do is to find the area of this entire shape. Then you'll be able to find the distance. So for question 21, every time when I'm facing this kind of question, I will first write down the ratio first. So BK stands for 1/3 of AB, whereby KA stands for 2/3 of AB. So I list down the AB detail. It will actually be AO plus OB. So negative A plus B. Whereby for you to get the position vector, which is OK, all you need to do is take OA plus AK. Then you'll be able to get the final answer. So for you to solve W, this is a little bit tricky because it is not that obvious. However, W is actually the exterior angle of angle AOC, 108. So if you take 108 divided by 2, you'll be able to get W's value. Whereby for X, it is the major sector AOC. So you take 360 minus 108, then you get 252. Take the value, divide by 2 to get X. Whereby for the last one, you'll be able to identify that BCE is a straight line. So angle BCD is actually 180 minus 60, you get 120. So the total interior angle will actually be 360 for the shape ABCD. For question 23, I actually made a mistake when approaching this question. This is the thing you need to take note. The formula that we remember is for a full circle, whereby for this part is only 30. So I'm required to take 30 over 360 times pi r squared to get the accurate answer. Okay? By doing so, you do the shifting, then you will get the final results of k equals to 3 and c is actually 9. For question 24, it is very straightforward, so I won't do any voiceover for this part. And the tricky part lies in question 25, part B. Okay. So after you take out the x from x cubed minus 4x, you actually need to remember to use the formula a squared minus b squared equals to a plus b, a minus b to get the final answer. Question 26. Okay. So it's referring to the angle QAC. So the first thing that I'm going to find will be AC. By using Pythagoras theorem, I take 4 squared plus 3 squared, then I square root it, I get the AC value as 5. Then with the opposite and adjunction, then I'll be able to use tangent QAC equals to 2 over 5. By running the calculation, you'll be able to find angle QAC. As for the last part, question 27, this is actually indices. Okay, so the first question, 3 to the power of 4 will be actually, then you will get 81. Then 4 times 3 over 4, then you get 3 to the power of 3. So the final result is actually 27. Whereby for the next question, since x is the same, all you need to do is to combine them together, and the divide stands for minus. So 2 over 3 minus bracket negative 4 over 3. Run the calculation, then you get x to the power of 2. Whereby for the last question, 8 is actually 2 to the power of 3, and y, I shift it out. All I need to do is just add a negative into the 6, and then bracket negative 1 over 3. So running a calculation, I will get 2 to the power of negative 1 times y to the power of 2. So the final results will actually be y to the power of 2 divided by 2. So thank you for watching. If you find our video helpful, do share it with your friends. Give us a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.